I bought a custom Xbox that has hacked software installed that gives you up to 10,000 free games. I found it being sold by some guy on eBay, and it does say it's in perfecte condizione, so what are we waiting for? Oh, and the post also says that as well. Well, I guess I'm sold. So in order for me to get this hacked Xbox, I had to agree to purchase the guy's old Rock Band and Guitar Hero stuff. So I think we've also got an Xbox with thousands of games on, plus like 2 Guitar Hero guitars and the drum set. I honestly can't remember. There was a load of nonsense that came with it. It came from overseas, so I had to pay a fortune to get it through customs because of all the other rubbish that it had with it. And yeah, here we go. So what we got here? We've got some random IKEA nonsense. No idea what that is. I'm assuming that was maybe for packaging. Is that off a lamp? Now here we've got the 2 controllers. So this is looking promising. At least there's actually some Xbox stuff. Yeah, here's the Guitar Hero thing. So, oh man. Yeah, we've got our little guitar here. Oh, this is sick. Well, yeah, it's Guitar Hero. At least it's the good one. It's not Rock Band. That was a little bit, you know, not the greatest music game in the world. Wow. Oh my word. I haven't seen like Guitar Hero stuff since I was probably like 8. Maybe younger. I used to play it on the Wii. I had it all on the Wii. I had literally all of them. It's the main reason why I actually play guitar now is actually how much I enjoyed that game. Oh man. Great packaging. Usually eBay has like the worst packaging in the world where everything comes and you question how it survived. Oh, well, I've never seen this style of guitar before. I used to have the Les Paul, the white one and the black one. I didn't know these ones existed. Is this the guitar strap? That's some random shoestring. It's got a bit of shoestring. That's innovative. Then get our little head here. Boom. Oh, it's well sticky. That's nasty. That's so sticky. Obviously, the power plug's going to be a bit irrelevant because it'll have the European plug. Yep, there it is. Got the European plug. A bit of waste of time. That's our drum set. Here's our drum set. Oh man, well, I don't know what I'm going to do with all of this crap. I have no purpose at all. Hopefully the hacked Xbox actually has GarageBand on it. Otherwise, like, what's the point in sending me all this? Now here's the actual console. This is what we all want to see. Forget all this other crap. So let's first start with the console. Now I think you're going to be really surprised by how sexy. Ow! Oh! Oh, I literally like cut my thumb off. Oh! So, as I was saying, I think you're going to be surprised by how sexy this console is, at least in the pictures, whether it translates in real life. Oh god, I can't get this open. So, what we've got is just a regular Xbox 360. Oh, it's broken, no! Oh, it got broken in shipping. Oh, and that bit's got broken as well. It's probably that stupid Guitar Hero is probably what's damaged. Oh, on the back as well. This could have got damaged in customs, because what they often do is in the UK, when you get electronic devices, they sometimes take them apart. God damn it. Regardless of the damages, what we've got is a really cool custom console that's got sort of LED lights and things inside of it, and it's like spec'd up to the max in order to run this hacked software, which we'll talk about later on. And take a look, because I've never actually had a hacked console like this before, so I'm sort of learning as we go. So we've also got 2 custom controllers included inside of these. Now these are just regular Xbox controllers that have been painted to match the console. And they look pretty cool. It's a nice little neat job of these. Spray painted them, pretty simple stuff, nothing too crazy. Got a bit of an inverted color scheme. Looks pretty nice. I'm happy with those. They look fantastic. At least they're not broken. I did manage to rebuild parts of the console, which has made the damage much less noticeable. Luckily, there was no damage inside and everything boots up and works okay. However, there is a massive issue. And that is the fact it runs so loud that you can't even hear the TV. So the software that this hacked Xbox is running is called Aurora, which you can see here. So this lets you basically launch into various different emulators that are running on the Xbox 360. So we can access your obvious things like Xbox 360 games. I've got GTA 5 over here. But in addition to this, we can also launch into Nintendo games, Sega or Saga, if you prefer to say that, and also even Nintendo DS games.
If we scroll over to the side as well, there's a bunch of sort of PlayStation classics, like PlayStation 1. Not too bad. Now, allegedly, you can install up to 10,000 free games on this software. And the way you do that is basically by going to this dodgy website, then using like a USB stick to transfer the files onto the console. I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to connect this console to the internet or use this dodgy website. So I'm just going to run with what's installed on here. And we'll boot into a game of GTA 5. And I'll show you what happens next. So while GTA 5 actually boots in, and as you can tell, it launches in just like it would on a standard Xbox 360. If you click the home button on your Xbox controller, you see you can navigate the Xbox just as you would if it wasn't hacked. So this looks exactly the same as an OG Xbox 360. The only difference is obviously these processor and graphics temperatures that we've got. So you can see how hot the processor's running, the graphics, the memory, and all those types of things. Now, this is super important because obviously the interior of the console has been modified. So you're not just running the standard architecture on the motherboard. There's all other random stuff that's been soldered to it that's adding all this extra heat, hence how loud the console is. So this is quite important to be aware of because this console can get red ring of death. I have had it red ring already like on me when I was testing this a couple of days ago. So you do have to sort of be aware of these temperatures. So it's good to monitor those while you're actually operating. Now, I haven't probably played GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 since it launched in like 2013. What's going to be interesting here is the performance of the Xbox controller. We've gotten so used to the fancy triggers on the PS5 controller and also, obviously, the newer Xbox controllers. Let's see what happens when we shoot here. The auto aim's pretty strong. I don't want to nail this guy. The vibration's not too bad. Yeah, it hasn't aged as poorly as I thought it would be. All right, so this is where it's going to really test the console. We're outdoors now. And also we've got all this action-packed stuff. The auto aim seems so strong on this console. Like that, I did nothing there. It just like flipped to the side. Maybe just the 360 generation, like crazy auto aim. It seems excessive. How's the temps doing now? Oh, it's rising quick. It's gone up to by 4. It's gone up by 4 degrees. Right, you can get in the car now, surely. Right, now let's see what happens with the driving. Right, so you can see the graphics limitation of the Xbox 360 coming into play now on these fast-moving sequences. Like the render distance has dropped down dramatically in terms of the detail and resolution of things. Still not bad. If you're on a big telly, I think it'd be worse. We're just on a small monitor here, so it's not terrible. Now, something I want to actually test, before we jump into the Aurora Home, I want to see if we can actually go back to a regular Xbox, to our Xbox Home, if we log in that way, and see what happens. Just launches you straight back to the Aurora software. Okay. So hopping back into the Aurora software, let's take a look at what else we've got on here that we can explore. So we've got a plethora of like free games pre-installed on the console. Let's check out some of the PlayStation classics, see what happens here. So if we launch into some Crash Bandicoot, yeah, it seems to be working. Temps are still rising though. Concerning. Okay, so now we're playing PS1 games on... I've never actually played this, other than like the newer ones. Never played the PS1 version. And it seems to be running fine. It's obviously running in widescreen rather than squared, which I'm cool with. But man, this feels... this is pretty cool. Considering it's just an old Xbox 360. Gives you access to all of these games. Like, I don't think you can really complain. Another really cool feature about this Aurora is the fact you can still get gamer score. If you look in the top left corner, you can see that this profile that we're logged into, it's not mine, has 100 gamer score. So when you actually play the games, you can still get your achievements and still sort of have that traditional Xbox experience that we sort of enjoy. So if we hopped into Watch Dogs next, had a little play, we can save our game files, and it operates just like as if you bought the disc version. Just obviously you're restricted on actually connecting to Xbox Live, which doesn't matter on the Xbox 360 anyways, because all the servers have been taken down. It's not really supported anymore, so you're not really missing out on anything. If you just want to play some classic games in single player mode, it kind of works. Now, audio does actually work on this console when I had it connected to the TV, but when we're running it through the capture card for today, the capture card for some reason doesn't like capturing Xbox 360 audio. We've had this issue in the past with it, so excuse the fact we're missing out the audio. We've got our temperatures to be watching. We've got all these cutscenes. We haven't played any games, and we're getting close to our probably danger zone on our Xbox 360. We don't have minutes and seconds to waste here on things that we're not interested in. Still like, oh, yep, skip. Finally, after 6 minutes, I got to skip the cutscene, and then we got another cutscene. Wow, we're still in a cutscene. How's our temps doing? 55.1. We've only probably been playing for like 20 minutes. Oh, we got an achievement. Here we go. Has it been added to our profile, as I said? So we got our 5G 105. Yes. I'm happy with that. This is the perfect console for someone that just likes playing single-player games and also likes watching ridiculously long cutscenes inside of Watch Dogs. Are we ready to take them out? Oh, screw this. We're not playing Watch Dogs anymore. I can't even... It's too dark. Just Cause 2, GTA. Nintendo DS. Let's see what this Nintendo DS crack is here. I've got no idea how we're going to play Nintendo DS games because they have the 2 screens, right? Okay, that didn't work. Try PSP games. That didn't work either. So our PSP games don't work. DS games don't work. What about the Sega stuff? Hey, the Sega stuff works. Let's try James Bond. Whoa, that looks so old. No way. What is this? What even is this? I didn't even know this game existed. I was expecting like that little shooter game that was James Bond, like GoldenEye or whatever it was called. Not like this Space Invader-esque game. I'm not complaining though. Whoa. Man, this is when gaming was it. Have we crashed? I think we've crashed. So you don't seem to have any issues with the Xbox 360 titles. They seem to emulate fine. We can play other emulators, but as we just saw there, it sort of crashed. Okay, let's try that Nintendo emulator next. Homebrew. So this is all that homebrew stuff. Now you can install this homebrew on an Xbox, well, the new Xbox Series S, and also a Series X. Obviously, you probably want to put it on a Series S in case something went wrong and you brick the console. But you can actually do that. We've talked about that on the channel before. We'll try the first one, Yard Fight. I don't know what that is. It's frozen again. Frozen again. Oh, no, it's working again. Well, how do I click go? There we go. High school team. What the hell is this game? What? This is a sports game. What is this? I don't even know what am I meant to do? Whoa, here we go. Is this American football? I'm afraid I don't know any of the rules for this. Oh, sprint, go on. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know any. Who's even got the ball? I can't believe like people were subjected to these games. Let's try out FIFA. Wow, Ronaldo looks so young there. Oh man, I haven't played FIFA on the Xbox 360 since FIFA 13. Probably the last good FIFA. Here we go. Wow, this looks ancient. Why do the players feel so weird? Can we turn that off? Yeah, we don't need that. Why are they doing trick shots? I'm not holding any button in to do a trick pass. Every single... Oh, what a ball! Oh, what a goal! Wow. That crowd looked so rubbish compared to the new games. I was really fascinated to see what changes have been made inside of this Xbox 360, so I decided to take it apart and take a look inside.
So taking this Xbox apart was a complete nightmare because for some reason the back of the console was like glued shut, so I couldn't separate it to access the screws. It took hours. But this is what we've got. So here we have the hacked Xbox, and over here we've just got a regular Xbox 360, the one that's the Modern Warfare 2 Special Edition from the Coolest Xbox video, and also the one that fell off my desk when we filmed that short. Initially things look fairly similar, but it's underneath the disk drive where the major changes become apparent. Once the disk drives are removed, you can see the extra heat pipes are revealed on this almost upgraded cooler, because underneath here there's some further soldering in for the hacked software. Oh my god, the dust. On the topic of dust, just look at how nasty these fans are on the Modern Warfare 2 Xbox 360. Absolutely disgusting. Another big change on the hacked Xbox are these rear fans. These are just regular non-RGB fans, but here on these ones, we've got the cool RGB fans, which are linked up with all the strips that then obviously goes to these two fans for cooling the additional heatsink. Question is, do we have the right? Yes, we do. I'll get in. Right, so we'll actually take the... Oh, that's so solid. There we go. Gonna have to manhandle this screwdriver, but we'll actually take the heat sinks off and see what's underneath, because I'm pretty excited. I hope it works. I'm gonna have to rebuild this console. This has got awfully complicated. So now that we've taken all them other screws out, it should pull out okay, the motherboard. Hey, it does. And then got these little X's, and it should then free the heatsink. So there's an extra module. Oh, that's really interesting. So there's an extra module. You see that? We've got this extra module with these wires plugging into it, whereas the regular version doesn't have that. So this is where you would normally have your disk drive, and that disk drive cable is being plugged into here. And then there's like an extra piece on the actual motherboard chip that's there. Oh, it's interesting. Hey, nailing it. Nice, come on. Hey, right, nice. So now the heat sinks should fall away. So upon removing the heat sinks, it would reveal that the motherboard looks exactly the same. However, it's completely different. So you see here, we have an image of just a regular Xbox 360 motherboard, and the CPU and GPU area are identical. There's literally nothing has changed between this regular Xbox and this hacked one. However, clearly all of the magic is happening over here with this additional module and sort of extension to the motherboard. We've got this little splitter cable that goes down here, then over to the module, which has these red wires on it. Now, these red wires are the additional soldering that I was referring to earlier in the video. So these red wires run down into the back of the motherboard, and then they're routed into the actual CPU and GPU. As you can see here, we've got the red wires running along the motherboard, and then they're soldered into these connection points at the rear, which is what's allowing you to run the hack software and then obviously overclock the CPU, which requires all that additional cooling while it runs so loud.
Overall, this is a pretty cool Xbox, but if you want to see me unbox some of the rarest and coolest Xboxes ever made, you should check out this video next.